As El Pasoans begin getting their dose of the COVID vaccine, we wanted to provide you with some extra perspective on what makes this vaccine different and how it works in your body. Joining me now to talk more about the COVID vaccine is Dr. Neha Sharma. She's the medical director with the Hospitals of Providence Northeast and Horizon City. Dr. Sharma, thanks for coming on today. What makes the COVID-19 vaccine different than, say, the flu vaccine?
Many vaccines, like the flu vaccines, usually inject an inactivated or a not live germ into our body. And that's what triggers the immune response, but not this vaccine. This is an mRNA vaccine, a new vaccine, but not new technology, which is important. The technology has been there for decades, but the vaccine is new. So what happens with this vaccine is the mRNA vaccine instructs our immune cells to create something called a spike protein. This is a protein that's displayed on the surface of a COVID-19 virus. Once this protein is made, the instructions disappear. And then our immune cells display this protein on their surface, and the system knows to activate our immune system and create antibodies. And that's how we fight the virus if it does enter our body.
So does this vaccine alter our DNA?
It does not. No, it doesn't, because the mRNA does not enter our nucleus, and the nucleus is where the DNA resides. So no.
Okay. I know we just get one flu shot every year, so why are we getting 2 doses of the COVID vaccine?
That's a great question, Mark. 2 doses because the first one teaches our immune system to recognize the virus and actually gets ready for it. And then the second is a booster that strengthens our immune system against it.
Now, we're hearing a lot about vaccine hesitancy, so how should doctors approach vaccine hesitancy?
Firstly, we need to realize that the polls and the surveys are showing that most people that are hesitant to get the vaccine are people of color, especially the Black Americans. These are not anti-vaxxers that we're dealing with. And we need to realize why. Why are minorities hesitant to get the vaccine? And their hesitancy actually is because of the long-standing history of medical abuse in the healthcare system. So we need to first validate the concerns, acknowledge that medical racism existed for years and probably still exists, and then promote an open dialogue and actually promote a discussion around the vaccine. So it has to be a new approach, a non-judgmental approach. And you'll probably see that many healthcare workers are refusing the vaccine as well. And we need to understand the why behind it. The healthcare workers have been on the front line fighting this vaccine since the beginning of the pandemic. They've been there, made so many sacrifices, and now they're afraid to be guinea pigs. They want to wait to see what happens. So we need to talk to them and address their concerns and validate their concerns.
All right, full disclosure, you've received both doses of the Pfizer vaccine. What are some of the side effects?
Some common side effects include pain at the injection site, fevers, muscle ache, headaches, and fatigue. And these side effects are more common after the second dose. And that's when I experienced all these side effects, and they lasted about 24 hours and they completely disappeared afterwards. So I will take the vaccine any day over the virus. So I still highly recommend it.
And finally, Dr. Sharma, who should not receive the vaccine?
Anybody with severe allergic reaction, that is an anaphylactic reaction to any component in the vaccine, should not receive it. Everybody else is a candidate. Actually, children are not. So everybody over 16 is a candidate. Even pregnant women, people who have an immunocompromised system should talk to their doctors about it. Nobody is excluded. Everybody is a candidate.
Dr. Neha Sharma, the medical director with the Hospitals of Providence Northeast and Horizon City, thanks for your time.
Thank you so much.